This is a Fox News alert. You are looking live as the Laken Riley murder trial resumes in the state of Georgia.
That's right. It sounds like they're going through some of the standard court procedures that always begin every day currently. As soon as testimony starts, we will take you back down to Georgia live.
Yep, there's the suspect. But first, another at 10 a.m. Eastern Time today, Marine veteran Daniel Penny. Manslaughter trial will resume right here in New York City with the medical examiner back on the stand.
On Friday, she testified that Neely had synthetic drugs in his system, but died as a result of that chokehold. And today, the defense will present its case as the prosecution rests.
So right now we brought in former prosecutor and the co-host of The Five, Judge Jeanine Pirro. She's been in the courtroom. Judge, you've been in the room with the jury as they have listened to this testimony. Are you getting a read on how they're taking it?
Nope.
No.
You know, these juries now are very cognizant of the fact that we're watching them every second. But what I can tell you is that this jury is unlike any jury I've ever seen. I'm used to a somewhat homogenous group, you know, the kind of group that you could see going out to dinner. They are so different. They are young, they are old, they are black, they are white. Some of them seem a little more well-heeled than others, but they're all New Yorkers, and virtually every one of them has been on a subway. So they know better than most of us what it's like on the subway. And what has been described for them in this case is the kind of scenario where I don't know that any of them have experienced anything this wild, where a guy gets on the train and throws his jacket down and says, I don't care if I go to jail for life, some MFer is going to die today. I don't care if I go to Rikers, I'm hungry and I want food. And he goes on and starts lunging. He's bent at the knees, he's folded at the waist. And when he goes toward a woman who's got a carriage and a young child, that's when Danny Penny gets involved. So now the medical examiner is on. They were still cross-examining the defense. And this medical examiner, to me, was very unusual because, you know, I've tried these cases, as you said, and I've been a judge in these cases. You know, she comes in, and it appears that the chief medical examiner, the one who was appointed by Mayor Adams, is involved in this case. It's somewhat unusual for him to be involved in part of the consensus that they gathered to make a decision. She's claiming that it was asphyxiation when she says she has no idea the amount of pressure that was applied. She can't tell. That it appears that because he was moving, that be the Penny, Jordan Neely, that you couldn't consistently apply pressure in any one place. And she also said he was on a category of drugs consistent with cocaine. He also had sickle cell in every one of his major organs, which is a contributor to death as well. And finally, there were no broken bones in his neck. And I tried strangulation cases and cases that involve the neck. Nothing, no hyoid bone, no bones broken in the neck, in the chin. If the force was so great, why aren't there broken bones? These are delicate bones. So I think that the defense, if they decide to present a case, they'll do it today. I suspect that they have proven much of their case through the prosecution's case. Every prosecution witness at some point has given the defense some crumb for them to prove and argue to the jury.
How quickly will the defense wrap up, you think?
I think it's only going to be a couple of days, and I know your next question, and I don't know.
My next I was going to
guilty or not guilty.
Decide?
What are you doing later? I was going to. I know, but
Now, will Penny take the stand is the question.
Well,
that is the ultimate question. What do you think?
I don't think he would. I think they don't need to. It's too much of a risk. I would say this, you have to go to get in the courtroom. They just told me that if you don't leave now, you can't get in the courtroom.
That's it?
Really quickly, the examiner said he was still breathing when Daniel took his hands off
They had a pulse.
Had a pulse.
They had a pulse.
Yeah.
You see, and this is where the experts are going to come in and they're going to disagree.
Right.
This doctor claimed she was a level 2 when she was really a level 1. And then the major medical examiners involved who's connected to the there's too much going on in this. I don't like the smell of it.
All right. Judge, hop in a car, go downtown,
You
cover
got
all
it.
throughout the day. We'll see you tonight at the 5.
Great job.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right. Meanwhile, from one court case to another Fox News alert. Right now, Laken Riley's murder trial is underway in Georgia after prosecutors revealed that she fought with her killer for 18 minutes in her final moments. Paul Murrow is live from Georgia, coming up next.